Looks like we're up. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I'm on or not. A little bit of technical issues here, it looks like. Let's see if we can figure bullshit out. Let's unshare this and see if we can get this back up. All right, well, we'll probably move on anyway. So, once again, PDF number 7. Man, I can't even tell if I'm going or not. The connection is terrible tonight. Let's see. Let's see if this works. So far, no. All right. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing. I don't think this is working. Let's see. That's good there. Oh. Share screen, share screen. There we go. For some reason when I try to share screen, it's killing it. Huh. Oh, we'll see. It'll come up eventually. All right. Some more exciting PDF action. All right. So we left off. Let's see. Occupation, sales. Got a little bit of the incident number up there. Shit, this thing may never come up. The fuck? StreamYard does not want to share the screen for some reason. I don't know what's going on with this. Looks good on my end, but I don't know. On the other ends, it's not working. Whatever. I'm sure most of you people don't read this shit as I'm going along anyway, so fuck it. Whatever. Let's see. Time 11:55 p.m. Does not say what the date is. This person in sales. Apparently, during the Route 91 concert, a shooting started from Mandalay Bay Casino. Multiple shots fired. Female in front of us was shot in the head, and a bullet skimmed Redacted's head, causing a laceration. We proceeded to safety as soon as possible. All right. Let's see. 415A. Not sure exactly what that number stands for as far as a criminal code. Don't have my book in front of me, and I ain't gonna look it up. White male, 5'6", whatever. Met up with Redacted in the parking lot. He had been shot. Got him in the car and started helping. Oh, 415. Is that a gunshot one? So yeah, multiple 415s. Yeah, gunshot wound. All right. Started helping him on the way to the hospital. This person is a supervisor. All right. Let's see. Town Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. This was done 1st of October at 11:35 p.m. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Assault with deadly weapon, Mandalay Bay, Hispano. Female. All right. Let's see. Spanish. Yeah, I can't fucking do Spanish. Huh. Am I that far behind? Did I lose it? Yeah, it keeps losing the. It does not like this PDF, man. It does not like showing this PDF for some reason. StreamYard's is failing. Let's see. Salt and battery with deadly weapon. Again, Spanish. Domingo 1 de octubre. Elos 10:08 approximate. Yeah, can't read Spanish. Let's see, Hispanic female. Oh my God, another one. Cuando y está limpiando las baños. So it's bathroom, I believe. Oh, whatever. This is the BBS. Fuck, and this is a long one. Helicoptero. Mi casa. Okay. That sucks because that's probably a good one, actually. I'm gonna have someone. I'm gonna have to find somebody who can read all this shit. All right, and I'm just gonna keep rolling, man. I ain't gonna show nothing because for some fucking reason it is not on the actual stream itself. Does not want to show this PDF. I don't know what's going on. All right, so cut cage female, brown blue. Let's see. Occupation, Manasa. I don't know. I can't read that. Let's see. Attending concert, Route 91, and heard sounds that I thought were fireworks. After second time, my friend had blood on her pants. We crawled under the drink tables to get covered. Once shot stopped, we kept moving towards the east exit gate. My sister, whose name's redacted, was hit by a bullet behind her right ear and was a fragment still lodged into her body. This redacted is Nevada resident, so I drove her to Mountain View Hospital to get care. Mountain View Hospital, all right. When was that done? That was 2nd of October. Looks like 1 in the morning. All right, Hispanic male. Again, man, fucking Spanish. Fucking interpreters, that man. Interpreters for a lot of these, but fuck, man, now we're running into a whole fucking slew of uninterpreted shit. Whatever. All right, so I had to skip a few pages. Someday I'll get back to that. Let's see. Boyfriend and I were standing right in front of the stage. Let's see. So this is a white female. Let's see. Kennel assistant. All right, cool. Noble profession. Helping out the animals, since the animals seem better than fucking humans these days. Let's see. My boyfriend and I were standing right of the stage. Yeah, right of the stage near a VIP lounge that was set up. We originally heard 2 shots. It sounded like firecrackers. Maybe a minute later, we heard a couple more shots, and after that, we started running to get out. Several more rounds went off, and we ducked. Let's see, at some point, while laying on the ground, we both got shot. After we got up and started running to the exit, we kept hearing shots while we were running, but there was no way to tell where they were coming from. Let's see. And that's from an address, man. 2 people got shot. That address don't look like the hospital. All right, whatever. Moving on. White female. Let's see. My boyfriend and I were standing right at the stage. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Repeat. All right. Let's see. It makes my life easier. Let's see. 415A. White female. 55. Concert was going on, and all I heard was millions of shots fired. Millions of shots fired. All right. Yeah, I don't know what you're hearing, but all right. Everyone hit the ground and ran. We jumped in a car with someone and also picked up someone who had been shot, took them to the hospital. My husband applying pressure all the way. All right. Let's see. Town center, I guess it was police department. Latino male. At least this one's in English, man. Damn. Let's see. I was working on 110, 17. What? Okay. All right. 10-1, dude. In the restaurant, redacted restaurant, inside New York casino and hotel around 10:20 p.m. We hear multiple shooting guns from nowhere. And the first time I'm something the shooting gone before my coworkers, but the security from the casino tell us to run to the below floor and stay there for indefinite time. Before that, we run. God, it's first. Oof, I know you guys can't see it, man, but this is crazy. What is run? This, the way it's written is crazy. We run and saw a lot of people running on any direction. I was scary and worry for myself, and one of the customers step on my nail toe. It was really hurt for I guess me, but a lot of people was running on any direction, scary and worry for themselves that people stay in the floor. Fuck, man, was waiting for the police. I was there too, but I was worried about my life and myself because I have two kids that need me to support them. It anytime I can help the police department, then can contact me. All right. Well, this person, let's see. So, New York casino around 10:20 p.m. We hear multiple shooting guns. Now, most of those restaurants are not necessarily near the entrance, so I'm not too sure about that. Uh, High school, huh? This person's a high schooler. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Metro Police Department, yeah, Martin Luther King Boulevard. So this person claims they heard shots inside New York. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh my God, dude, Spanish. A lot of Spanish stuff. Yeah, a lot of Spanish. My God, I need to learn how to read Spanish. Wow. Yeah, multiple Spanish. Dude, this is all the Spanish stuff right here, man. This is all Spanish. What the fuck? Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. Well, it's gonna take. This ain't gonna take me too long to get through this. Spanish. Oh my God, some of these people have long stories too, man. What the fuck? Gonna have to do some consulting. The problem is, people I know that speak Spanish were at the concert that night, and they ain't gonna help me read this shit. They ain't gonna want to read through this shit. Let's see, Hispanic female. You got other people, but they ain't gonna give a fuck either. Um, I'm throwing Google Translate maybe sometime. See what happens. Let's see, occupation manager, Hispanic female. Man, like they like segregated all the Hispanics into one like PDF. That's fucked up. Let's see, me and my husband were happily enjoying the concert at the Harvest 91 Festival. When the shooting started, we didn't know it was actual gunfire. We, as many people, thought it was only fireworks. Then, when the music stopped and the shooting continued, we started to see all the people in the front getting down and some of them running. We hide behind a stand. We didn't know what to do, get down and hide. All the panic and screaming of all the people running. And then we started seeing people on the floor. We started to panic. As the shooting continued, we tried to run to the exit, but the shooting wouldn't stop. And the fear and panic made me start feeling bad, just thinking of what was going on and that we could get shot. We continued running towards the exit, but my body wasn't responding well. My husband was helping me, as I am 6 months pregnant. That sucks. I was really scared. For my whole body felt very heavy, and some kind people helped us out of there. We got to the casino inside the employee. What casino? Inside, the employees helped a lot, and they called the ambulance because my blood pressure was high, and I had a panic attack and anxiety, and we were at the hospital until 6 a.m. This was done at Convention Center Command on 3rd of October. Okay, at night. Let's see, Hispanic male. Okay, at least in English, so I can read it. Let's see. I was using the restroom when I heard what appeared to be firecrackers. Um, these, uh, fuck, I don't know what that says. I saw people running like crazy, and then some people were on the floor, and I saw people falling. The uh, second of the shooting was very scary. I got very scared. Uh, okay. I run and oh my god, can't read this, man. Fuck, I don't know what that says. All I evacuated was the something to step and get out of the place as something very shock. I was, dude, this is like, should have wrote this in crayon, dude. This is fucked up. I lost my bag with my wallet that contains about $300. I think it's $300, and my credit card with my vape. She wants her vape back. Let's see. Yeah, I can't read half of this shit. I'm not even gonna try that one. That's a fucking mess. Injured from running, climbing fences to get away. Treated at Summerlin Hospital. Was a white male, 6 foot, brown, green eyes. He's a scribe. The fucking scribe. What the fuck is that? What is a scribe? Like you're rewriting ancient texts and shit? This guy's over there fucking looking for Dead Sea Scrolls so he can fucking translate them. What the fuck is a scribe? That is that actually a career? All right, whatever. But yeah, not a very good scribe. That's all you got to write. Sorry, bro, but that's fucked up. Let's see. Someone he probably just didn't give a fuck. Let's see. I wouldn't give a fuck either. I'd be like, yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, you don't need to hear my shit. Let's see. White female, brown. Let's see. I was working as a server for Route 91 in the VIP East Suites. I just left the top tower, to go down to the bar to make customers a drink. Um, Heard what sounded like fireworks, but I worked what, but I looked. I thought I said worked. Looked up and didn't see anything. So I went about my uh, um, went about my something, my guest chat, and then heard Jason Aldean stop. Um, oh my god. Oh man, what fuck people, come on. Right, dude. And at that time, I would hear distinct rounds of gunshots and ricochet off of metal in I don't know. People screaming. I heard people screaming and running. Uh, the open exit. I'm guessing out the open exit. I don't know. And I then looked around me and saw people panicked and shocked. I selled out them. I what? To follow. I yelled. I guess yelled. Yeah, yelled at them to follow me. And saw people. People. I don't know what that is. Trapping, rapping. Whatever. I ran behind our bar, and there was about a 5 feet fence there, and I attempted to jump over, and then um, I don't know what that says. Something myself up to get over the gate. Um, covered with tarp. Okay. Whatever. Oh my God, this goes on. I don't remember exactly. Let's see. I think it says new. I landed once I get cut over the gate. But I hurt my leg. I hurt my left leg in the process of getting over. I ran towards the exit. Oh, that's not a period. Towards the exit where everyone would was running, and got outside of the gate and on Giles Street. I panicked and couldn't breathe for a minute, and someone helped me continue to run. As running, as I running, uh, something I could near continuous gunfire. Um, oh, I could hear continuous gunfire. Okay, that sounded much like a. Uh, I don't know. Price is rapid something, but I ran to someone's apartment on the Oasis apartment complex. I stayed there until approximately 2:30 a.m. until I went to meet. I guess walked to meet my ex to pick me up to office of Las Vegas Boulevard by Harley Davidson off of Harley Davidson. Yeah, okay. The gunfires seemed to have been going on for 15 minutes, but it felt like a lifetime. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Hispanic male, man. Fuck yeah, they did segregate these. That's fucked up. Let's see. So I was at the Route 91 concert. I was in the VIP area when the event happened. At first, I thought it was fireworks, but when I realized shots were being fired, started running to the Mandalay Bay. I saw the bullets and smoke coming out of the windows, and I was running towards the casino. I looked back and I've noticed the chaos behind me. So I kept running till I arrived at the entrance of the casino. So this dude ran straight to Mandalay Bay, and he could see the actual gunfire. Let's see. So I saw the bullets and the smoke coming out of the windows. Okay. All right. Metro headquarters. Let's see. 9th of October. All right. So Hispanic female. They did fucking segregate. That's fucking weird. All right. Whatever. Let's see. I was arriving at work at the Route 91 Harvest Festival, driving at Las Vegas Boulevard, passing Tropicana, when at 10 p.m., police stopped the traffic going towards Mandalay Bay. Let me see if I can get this up again. Oh, wow. Well, at least StreamYards keeps the stream going, even when the computer crashes. That's kind of cool. All right. So let's get rid of this and this. Okay, let's do this. So I'm still in there. Let's see if it'll share screen now. Let's see if this shit works. Nope. Still going black screen. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I have to restart the computer or something stupid, but I ain't doing that now. Let's see. I was arriving at work, Route 91 Harvest Festival during the Las Vegas, driving at Las Vegas Boulevard, passing Tropicana when 10:08 p.m. Police stopped the traffic going towards Mandalay Bay. After some time where I started to hear a loud noise, it took me a second to realize that that was shooting, and I was in the middle of it. I called my husband and asked him to turn on the TV because something really bad was happening, and I wanted to know what was it. I hanged up. I hung up and called my boss and texted him to tell me about the shooting and make sure that my coworkers that was already on site were okay, and out of danger. Also asked him what to do, and he told me to go home. When I finally managed to do a U-turn to get out of harm's way, I saw a lot of people running out of the event. God, is this still going, man? This thing, it's fucking horrible tonight. Yeah. Okay, people running out of the event, crossing the street, asking for help. I opened the doors of my van and let some random people in. They were two couples that had come out of the festival, and one of the girls had splatters of blood on her. Asked if she needed to go to the hospital, where she replied saying that was not her blood. I drove them away from the event, where everybody started to calm down a little. At this point, they started to call people that were with them at the concert, where they acknowledged that one of the friends was shot and on his way to the hospital. I dropped them off at a Jack in the Box at Rainbow and Hacienda. After that, I drove home. Yesterday, I was invited by them to meet again, where they presented me with a beautiful greeting card. We took pictures and exchanged Facebook. They are redacted. I redacted, filled out this statement on my wife's behalf. Okay. Oh shit! I think it came up finally. What the fuck? About time. All right. Caucasian female. So okay, we got out of the Hispanics now. That's fucked up. Let's see. Black Hazel anytime. Okay, whatever. I was working with my friend and her at her booth. When the chaos started, we heard 6, 7 pops and yelling and screaming. I stepped into the aisle and met eyes with a girl and yelled, "What's going on?" She yelled back in total panic, "Run, somebody's shooting people." I stepped back into the booth, and now longer, faster shots are firing. And hundreds of people were running past us, and my friend said, run for life." Run for yeah, that's a marathon, not a fucking. Let's see, and we started to run. Almost immediately, we got separated in a sea of people. I was running towards or by the Nashville tent when I got pushed. I tried my best to stay upright, but another girl was also fallen, and we both went down. And people started running over us. Then a man picked us up, me and the girls hid by the side of the tent. I tried to call my husband, but he didn't answer. So I called my son, who's a fireman. The shots started again. Then my son could hear them. He said, "Get out of there." I ran across the street where people were hiding behind things. People were bleeding, crying. Then more shots and puffs of dirt. A guy yelled, "Run." We didn't run far enough, so everybody started running again. I ran towards Hooters. That was where my friend was staying, but I couldn't find her. All right. It was pandemonium in Hooters. I finally seen a fireman and asked if it was safe to go out front, and he said yes. As I was waiting to be picked up, I just stood helpless and confused, walking. I don't know, watching everyone else. Mother's trying to hold it together for the kids. Then a silver car stopped on Tropicana, and somebody got out and dropped dead right there. What? What? Fucking A. I think he was trying to get help from a fireman. Anyhow, I got some minor injuries from falling and getting trampled, and I'm seeking medical attention for now. Scariest thing ever. I am also experiencing emotional stress over this event. Wow. So this lady saw some shit. Fucking A, man. Saw a person get out of a car and just drop dead. That's fucking nutty, dude. Spanish. Man, this is all Spanish stuff. Yo soy supervisor. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. And then we get a fucking letter from the bilingual services. Well, thank you for not fucking interpreting this shit. Fucking idiots. Oh my God. Yeah, it's all Spanish. Fuck. I'm gonna find out. This is where the dirt is right here, man. It's in Spanish. Also, I'm curious what these people have to say, man, because the Spanish speaking people, a lot of these people are probably workers and stuff like that. I mean, probably not big country fans in the Spanish community. Therefore, these people are probably not that interested in the music. So they're probably paying attention to other things. All right, so let's go on here. What do we got? Following his transcription and tape recorded interview. Yeah, okay. Detective Craig McGregor, along with my partner, Detective Twig. Twig and McGregor, dude. It sounds like a TV show. Sounds like a really bad TV show, but it sounds like a TV show nonetheless. Let's see. I'm interviewing Redacted and his daughter. Yeah, okay. He is unable to talk at the time, so we're going to be interviewing his daughter. Wow. Okay, Valley Hospital, date of birth, contact phone number. Yeah, okay, redacted, don't care. Let's see. So he had 2 bullet wounds. One was in his left side, and the other was, I guess this was his, let's see. So one was through and through from the front left, just below the rib cage, out the back. Oof. The second, or might have been the first, I don't know which order they came in, was through the lower back and out through the stomach. Ooh, shit. No wonder you can't fucking talk. So they said one went in the front, one went in the rear. So he, at one point, he was going at this direction. At one point, he was, okay, well, whatever. Let's see. Let's see. It's time shooting started. Where were you guys? They were together. Um, and where were you in relation to the stage or the ground? Let's see. So if you were facing the stage, we're on the right side. Okay, so they're in the VIP. We were somewhere between like neon VIP bleachers. Okay. And they were standing. Our son was sitting on the grass, and yeah, so we were still there. It's like grass and whatever. Okay. Okay. You see when it all started? Do you remember who was playing at the time? Yeah, it was Jason Aldean. It was like third song in. Then what happened? We heard the noise. I assume were fireworks. Then it kind of started to get like, I guess, panicky. This is from my perspective. Let's see. I got 30 minutes in this. All right. Panicky, you can just tell people are frantic. I just remember looking over my husband. He was like, "We need to get down." And then him and my son were down first, and I was just kind of slowly making my way, not really sure what was happening, holding on to my mom. My dad was a step ahead of us, and then we kind of just pulled us down the rest of the way. We had some friends behind us as well, and then I remember him yelling for my dad, like, "Get down!" And my dad was down yelling at us. I got punched. Oh, so you thought you got hit, or you thought you got punched by somebody? Um, let's see. Cop even asked that. He thought he got punched by somebody. He says, "Yeah, everyone was running or dropping." So we assumed, he either got kicked uh, on the way out, like someone's way out or something. So we all kind of laid there as the fire kept happening. Um, and then I could hear crying, which ended up being my son, because I remember, like, where's Redacted, who's our son. Let's see. And he was like, "I'm right here, Mom." And he looked over at us and over at our friends. And it was just like, we need to move when we can. And once the gunfire stopped, we all stood up along with a lot of other people, because it kind of cleared out after that. Let's see. And him and my son ran one way, and our friends and took my mom and ran the other way. Why? Well, why? So at this point, I'm kind of like facing those neon bleachers, and they're going to the right side of it, like toward the end of it. And my mom was going to the left. And so my dad and I just kind of, where do we go? We started to follow after him and my son, and maybe a few steps. And my dad was just like, I can't breathe. Oh, I've been punched. Like and I just I looked at him. I didn't know he was shot at the time. I was like, Dad, you have to keep going. Like, people are laying on the floor. We need to find somewhere to take cover. And so we ran to the right side of those bleachers and kind of paused, because at that point, my dad just like ready to collapse, but not. And he's like, I can't breathe. So he kind of starts to like he's uncomfortable. So I pulled off his shirt. That's when I saw the bullet wound. Honestly, I don't think that I really examined anywhere else. All my attention went to that. So I didn't even know or realize there was another bullet wound, because it wasn't even very bloody. Oh, for all those people bitching about the blood, there you go. There's your fucking reasoning. It was just like the blood I had seen from here. So we immediately go under the bleachers, and some lady was just like, "Are you guys okay?" And so I tell her my dad's been shot, and she's calling for anybody that has medical training. And someone, I don't even know his name, I think, had a European accent. He came over right away and started to kind of like examining my dad. He gave me some gauze. I really don't know where it came from, to hold like over his wound. But the main thing was just my dad kept saying he couldn't breathe. And so I think once I had spoken with my mom at this point on my dad's phone, and she was on the other end of the bleachers, but they weren't letting her come to us, because they, didn't want her to get up, and they didn't want whoever she was with, because they were afraid. Um, I'm talking to her on the phone. She's frantic. I can tell. Let's see. And he asked, what did he ask here? Let's see. Is the round, the fire, the bullet still coming in at that time, or did they stop? She says, I'm not really sure. I was on the other end, and I'm underneath at this point. I'm not paying attention, just focus on my dad. Let's see. I grabbed my son and went toward the end of it. Let's see. And redacted, you were with her this whole time. No, it wasn't. Let's see. I just grabbed my son and ran towards the end of it, whatever that means. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the block. And so when I told my mom, I said, Mom, Dad has actually been shot. You need to find me. I'm under the bleachers. And she said, I'm under the bleachers too. And I said, call my name. Maybe I might hear you. And so she said, okay. She started calling. So they told me to be quiet, because they think they're going to come over here. So that, oh my God, they thought they were very close. Exactly. Um, and they sounded close when we first dropped down. And so that's why they wouldn't let my mom go anywhere just yet. And I think she was with a cop, because she ended up getting led back around backstage by a cop. So I think they must have, just cautioned her not to yell, not to stand up. And so she was like, I can't go anywhere. I can't come to you. And so I said, okay, hang up with me, and call redacted, lost him and redacted. And so we hung up the phone, and phone had kept dying on me. Hung up, and the phone kept dying on me. And I don't even know how much time had passed, but it felt like a little bit of time had passed, because it seemed like forever at this point. So he started to move out, because my dad still couldn't breathe. And so now we're in fresh air, and he's laying down. He kind of felt like he needed to pee. And so we thought maybe, he had to go to the restroom. So we kind of rolled him over on his side, and he's like, it's just a sensation. Uh, they called over some guy to help us, but the guy's wife was laying on the ground, not breathing. So me and the European guy picked up my dad and carried him. And someone was just like, "There's a triage back in the House of Blues," and so he just kind of like, "Are you sure you can carry my dad? Carry him?" And I was like, "We've got this." And pure adrenaline, and so we just kind of hobbled over to the triage. And then the minute we got to triage, everyone was so helpful. Just laid him down. I'm on a gurney, and everyone was checking on him. Someone was like, it's possible he could have broken ribs. He definitely had a gunshot wound. And the main thing was he just, I can't breathe. At this point, there's tons of people around him. So I'm just standing back, like, watching. And I guess an ambulance must have pulled up because the guy's like, there's an ambulance coming. We're going to take your dad because this other guy that was ahead of him didn't make it. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. So everyone kind of just picked up my dad's gurney, carried him out to the street. And my dad was still like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. So half of the people were like, roll him on the side, whatever feels comfortable. Because he's like, I can't breathe. If I turn this way, everyone's like, that's on his wound. Lay him on his back and a little back and forth until EMT came up to us. Monday morning quarterbacks. Nobody's guessing what they think. Yeah, whatever. And so an EMT comes up, and it's just like he's going in this ambulance, and there's another lady EMT, and I'm trying to go with him. She's like, you can't come with us unless you're injured. So at that point, it's just trying to figure out sprain your fucking ankle and then jump in. Let's see. So at this point, it's just trying to figure out where he's going. I could tell in the ambulance it was packed. So I mean, there was no way I would have fit anyway. So they took him in the ambulance. You didn't know where he was going. How'd you find him? Well, they ended up telling us. Okay, UMC. Let's see. And so we get to UMC, the hospital's on lockdown. We can't get in. We can't ask questions, any questions. The cops were barricading the streets. Are finally like, these are different hospitals. Maybe you should call. The police officer advised us to phone every hospital. All right. Since we weren't able to get into this facility specifically. I got on the phone, started calling everyone. They said there was Sunrise, UMC, Valley. Finally, Valley was the last one I called. He was there. Okay, didn't end up UMC. Close hospital, last one called. I get yeah, okay, whatever. So he's at UMC, or he's at Valley. So you guys were able to regroup there, get in a vehicle and come here. This direction. So I ran towards the exit. Got yes, sir. With so yeah, okay. So I ran when there was a break. Got to about mid stage. I don't remember if it was sound stage or if it was an actual beer booth or trailer or something. Where was the triage in this place? It said House of Blues. So were there still people in the medical tent? Huh. At this point? And an ambulance came in? I'm not really sure what's going on here. But I guess, yeah, she ran back in. This is a weird story, man. I mean, the triage center was on the corner. And I guess could have ran out there and then ran back in. But why would you run back in? I guess go find your family. That's kind of crazy that you're actually able to run back in with all the cops so I can yell at people to get the fuck out. Let's see, but I remember hearing it pop, so I dove, I hit the floor. I held him and just kept an eye contact with him to make sure that he wasn't. What? Seeing what he needed to do, and I kind of dragged his back to a little more cover. Like she said, okay, so this is the second person they're interviewing now, basically telling the same story. I guess this is the mom. Let's see. She said lost track of time. Was just gone. It just kept coming. Could you tell where the bullets were coming from at any point? I knew exactly where they. I didn't know. I knew the direction. But to this point, I still question the hype of it. So going back to you asked how it started, I heard pop, pop, pop. And see, I have friends that say the same thing. They knew the direction it was coming from. I don't think anybody I talked to actually saw the muzzle flash itself and didn't know exactly where in the building it was coming from, but they knew the direction it was coming from. And it was coming from the direction of that building, obviously. So, See, going back to you asked how it started. I heard pop, pop, pop. I turned around. We all turned around, and we were, I would say, we were at the closest point to the Mandalay Bay. So I turned, looked, and was like, "Is that fireworks, or is that fire pyrotechnics?" Thought nothing of it. Turned back. It felt like at least 3 more minutes went by. Nothing happened. Then pop, pop, pop again. We turned. I asked my buddy. One was a retired police officer, and he said, "Were those gunshots?" He goes, "I think so." And then it happened again. It just kept coming, rapid fire. Um, let's see exactly how. So that's when we hit the floor. Did you see people falling? And that's what kind of said, "Hey, yes, yes." So let's see. Shit. I subconsciously or internally said, "Shit, I need to hit the floor." All right. But I still had no idea what was going on. Let's see. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's see. So you didn't want to believe it at first. Exactly. I see people dropping, and that's when she said, "I grabbed my son. I grabbed her, hit the floor. My father-in-law turned around and said, 'I've been punched.' I grabbed him by the shoulder and said, 'Suck it up. You just got hit. Don't get shot.' Um, Pulled him down and curled and said, 'I think I got shot.' So that's when I saw the hole the first time. Oh, so she saw it earlier. That's weird. They fucking bailed on him though. They went, well, yeah, okay. Then I turned, still nothing. Mentally did not catch up. I turned behind me and saw a woman not 5 feet behind me and her husband screaming for help. Head was full of blood. Then I got on the phone calling mom to say goodbye. Once it broke again, that's when we decided to move. We kind of split. Okay. So pick up my son, ran towards the exit, looked back, saw them run towards the bleachers, looked back again, see if they were coming towards me, lost them. That's when I took cover again, just kept coming. And that was the middle of the stage. Let's see. He wasn't sure. It's back in the sound stage. I knew it was coming from the direction we were standing, which is they were saying, I need to get away from this area. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see. When we took cover again, I just remember hearing bullets just hitting objects around me. I don't know if it was bodies, floors, something. I just kept hearing it. But I remember distinctively hearing just the whipping path. They felt like they were right overhead. Once there was a break again, I picked up my son and I saw people at the open gates yelling, "Let's go, let's go." So I picked him up, ran, ended up behind the church. I don't know what street that is, but there's a church back in that back corner. I was back there. I got behind a wall, looked back to see if any of them had followed me. When I turned around, there were already officers behind us, telling us, "Get the hell out, get the hell out." I kept running again, ended up between Tropicana and Hooters, and fearing that it might have been a terrorist attack. I was staying away from buildings. I did not want to go in a building. So we stood, took cover behind another steel container of sorts, something like that. A bunch of other people kind of met up, and that's when I started getting hauled with everybody else, and ended up getting to the car and rushing to the hospital. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so we appreciate you talking to us. Da, da, da. Okay, Greg, we're out. Reviewed by B6042P. What the hell does that mean? On 4/18/18. Huh. There's not even an officer's name attached to this. That's bizarre. Huh. Oh, Spanish, man. I want to read this too, man. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, more Spanish. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's the end of it. Most of this one is in Spanish, so I can't even read that. I mean, yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. Find me an interpreter one of these days to read through this, but yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard because person I know that would be willing to interpret this, they were at that concert, and there's no damn way they're going to read through all this shit. And most of the other people I know speak Spanish just don't care, so they're not going to, go along with this. So we'll see. Once I'm done with all this stuff, maybe I'll try running some of these through a Google Translate and see what happens. But yeah, until then, I think that's it for this one. Not very exciting because half of these I can't read, but whatever. Got through it. Of course, StreamYard cut out again. Yeah, this thing did not want to show this tonight. This did not want to cooperate at all. Oh, hey, I didn't see in here, man. I'm sorry, I can't. The chat's not coming up on my second screen. So, oh, and that was about 20 minutes ago. All right. Well, stay safe out there, everybody. The world's a fucking mess.